one fucking rule that the master gave me. I did not wear me some gloves. Craftsman would show up over here and he would kill me with kindness for making that mistake. Can you believe I poured resin without wearing gloves? Oh, ugh. Ah, I do like a wee bit of the dramatic. All right, sorry. I know I came hard with that, but I thought it was funny. Um, let's see. Oh, thanks for watching the resin for me, Moon. I can't believe I didn't wear gloves. You can see, like, my finger is still kind of shiny from the resin. Like, that's not coming off of here real easy. Like, I'm gonna have to work on this the rest of the day. It's starting to catch a little bit, but like my fingers are kind of sticking together. So I just got a very little bit on there, but then I went like that. I did that little bit, and it just spread it everywhere. Oh, embarrassing. 10 out of 10. You would babysit the resin again. Okay, we got to get the lid on. Make sure this is nice and clean. So some glitter on there. Can we see the little bubbles? There is some little bubbles happening right there, right at the very top of the 20. A small amount of bubbles here. So I'm gonna go grab a lighter, see if I can pop these. It'd be just a second. I don't have a torch, or I would use a torch. We're gonna try. And don't worry, this resin is not flammable. Hey, Seth. I mean, good evening, Coral. We just poured some resin here. I'm just gonna burn these bubbles off of here. Oh, that worked great. I need to get me a little torch so I can aim this. Okay, I'm gonna let it sit like that for about 5 minutes while I take a break, to see if any more bubbles come up, and then I'll put the lid on. We have time. We have time. I'll also try to burn some of the bubbles off of these guys, but I don't think it's really going to be necessary. Coral, this is how the dice came out from yesterday. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to take 5, guys. I'm going to go change up my drink situation, do a little stretch. We're going to come back and we're going to put the lid on here. We're going to put the lid on here, and then we're going to see what's next. Okay, let me get into back out mode. Oh, this is so colorful. I can't, well, I want to use my thing. I can't set it on this resin. All right, back in 5. Ah, okay. Oh, hmm. Tabukin, thank you for the follow. Wonderful. I appreciate you so much. That's amazing. You sat through all this and you want to see more? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had tried to go to sleep, got insomnia, laying in bed 6 hours, got up, waited it out for 2 hours. Coral, it sucks. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, thank you for the follow, Tabukin. Ah, Coral, you need some sleep. I've only been up for 8 hours. Okay, back in 5, guys. Oh, and just real quick, I know I'm going to be stepping away. If any of you got to go, I really appreciate you coming in. It's been a fun little bit of time here while we've been working on this stuff together. I really appreciate all of your support and hitting the mute button. Back in 5. Okay, yeah, that's the right microphone. Hey, I'm back. Hello. The way I have this scene in OBS set up, it shows me like 7 audio sources because I've been trying everything I can to get different audio quality. You know, I've been struggling with that. Coral can tell you. Let's see how this guy's coming along. We got more bubbles. Hmm, Not too bad. Not too bad. Here, I wonder. I kind of want to bring the camera down. Let me try to bring the camera down. We'll look at Owen and then we'll bring the camera down and see how this is coming out. And then I'll look at chat. Owen sleeping. Isn't he a good boy? He just came out to hang out with his papa. So you can see how the one in the middle, the 4-sided die, is kind of domed over. I'm just going to hit that with a little kitchen roll um, and kind of maybe pull a little of that off there just a little bit. Doesn't look like it's bubbled really while I was gone. I think we're good. I'm going to go ahead and get that hit that excess resin off of there, and then put the lid on. Man, Owen is out. Sleeping boy. All right, let me get caught up on chat real quick. Hey, Coral, do you remember yesterday when I did the pour on these dice? Was I wearing gloves? I don't remember putting on gloves. And man, like today, I got resin on my fingers. Like, what am I new? I mean, I got a box of gloves right over there. Oh, did y'all see my cool crafting shirt I got on today? I picked it up at Dragon Con a couple years ago, like 2021. Yeah. And boy, Dragon Con was crazy in 2021. Everyone was wearing masks, you know? All right. Chat. Ooh, you guys are. What did you do? Read the chat first, then start asking questions. It's still showing me 6 viewers. Thank you all for hanging with me during my long break there. It felt good to stretch. I actually did the whole big. You ever seen the swimmers where they flap their arms around and then they flap them back and forth and all the way back? I have super long friggin' orangutan arms and I can do that really well. And that felt good. Uncle Kraft? Oh, come on, Moonwind. Uncle Kraft. It's the gray beard, isn't it? Thinking about shaving this. I'll lose fucking 15, 20 years. And the blocker's back. Did I make it past your stream today? I was gonna raid, but we've been rocking and rolling over here, man. Am I muted? No. That scene, yeah, the one with my shirt. Yeah, I was saying that's my Moadib shirt. The spice must flow. Moadib. I will fix that. Thanks for the shout there. Oh, the blocker. Thank you. It is a cool tee. I got me and my brother went to Dragon Con, and the day we went and looked at all the merch shops, we got really drunk first, or at least I did, and I came home with a bunch of crap I don't even remember buying, but I just sure was one of them. I got another shirt too. I will keep that under wraps. 'Cause it's, uh, yes, thank you for the does get the hypermobile stream for Stevie and then sorted a few bits out. Oh, you streamed for Stevie. You were doing your mod stuff. I used to print T-shirts for a living. I was a blocker, no kidding. Were you using printers or were you doing silk screening? It is fascinating the modern way that they make T-shirts with just printers. Okay. All right. It looks like we need to get a little bubbles off of this. I think this thing has cooled down. I burned the crap out of my thumb. Do you remember, Coral, when I was doing the pouring, or when I was doing any of that? Was I wearing gloves for any of it? Because I would have left them on. I don't think I was. I keep getting this image of the craftsman showing up, going, "Sean, did I teach you nothing?" I've been watching Craftsman for 6 years, if you can believe that. I stumbled onto Craftsman like on his fourth video. And if you guys are like, Craftsman, what the fuck are you talking about? Please go onto YouTube and look up the Craftsman. It's CRAFS, or it's Steady Crafting. That's it. It's called Steady Crafting with the Craftsman, CRAFSMAN. Steady Crafting. He is the best of all of us. Like any crafting that you've seen on streams or YouTube or anything, you need to be all up in the Craftsman stream. Here, I gotta pull this drawer out to show you these stickers, but I got a couple cool ass Craftsman stickers. Keep steady crafting, Craftsman. He is my personal hero. Craftsman's my spirit animal, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Here, a fucking show of hands for who's a fan of the Craftsman. Right here. Okay. I should become an affiliate today just so I can make a poll. Who loves the Craftsman? Um, I used to print 20,000 a day. Shut up. Shut up. How do you print 20,000 t-shirts in a day? That's not even a real number. Textile screen printing. Okay. I mean, I've seen. You know what? I'm gonna have to look into that. I've never heard of t-shirt production on that scale. Like that sounds like you need an army in a whole province of China working on t-shirts. And I only say China because I know they don't get to take breaks. Because if you had breaks, there's no way you could do that many. Um, yeah, I could see that. I could see that, Coral. That there would be a. There's certainly no freaking lack of hunters in this area. There's a big, there's big machines. Hmm. That's even hard to imagine. And God, Cadet Redshirt, you're still out there? Thank you for hanging with me after the raid. I appreciate you bringing your community. These guys have been awesome. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on this. How's the music been today? I've been wearing my headphones, but I'm listening to a different playlist on my phone as opposed to what's coming through the stream to you guys. See, right now, I don't even know what song we're on. Let's see. Oh, my best friend's girl. She used to be mine. Yes, she did. Okay. So you can see, if you look closely, this mold does have registration. I think they call registration marks or points or something, where you see these dots and this little dash. Yeah, you can't see. There's another dot right here. It's not really showing up, but there's a dot dot dash. And on the lid, you can see dot, right? So that shows which orientation it should be on. So I'm going to put on these strong glasses and we're going to get this thing sealed up. Oh, I can't wait to see how this comes out. Moonwind, I think we picked a great color. And by we, I mean you. This looks great. And oh, I still have resin. I still have resin on my hands. Can't believe I didn't wear any gloves. Got resin on the, look at, on my, see that? This is my wife's mouse, guys. I'm going to be in friggin' married jail pretty soon here. Hopefully doing all this right clicking right now isn't killing it. Yeah, it looks like it keeps telling me it wants me to check out Dropbox. Okay, whatever. Yeah, my wife only buys the good technology. I wouldn't have bought a mouse this expensive. I can't believe it was the music choice is pretty fine. Fire. All right, cool, Cadet Redshirt. Thank you. Thank you. How's your better half? Zablocker, thank you for asking, my dude. Oh, there it was. Remember I was telling you guys earlier, calling people my dude? Well, I don't think Zablocker minds if I call him my. Coral, you'd be so proud of me. I have been so person and people today. You don't even know. I've been doing great. Ask Moonwind. They will totally vouch for me. Yeah, my dude. She is doing fucking fantastic, and thank you for asking. My wife had COVID. Um, she tested negative for the first time a week ago Sunday, so that's been 9 days now. But she had COVID pretty bad, and not pretty bad, but I mean, she wasn't hooked to a respirator. She wasn't in the hospital, so that's what bad COVID is. But she felt like fucking shit. And I am quoting. She said, Sean, that's my name. I'm Sean. Sean, I feel like fucking shit today. And I said, girl, tell me about your symptoms. And this was after her already feeling sick for a few days. She said, oh, I don't know. I got a slight fever. I have no energy. And my coffee this morning tasted like crap. And then it was like, oh, it was the coffee tasting like crap. It didn't occur to either of us that she had COVID. It's like it is on the rise here in Texas, but it did not occur to either of us. She was probably COVID positive for like 5 days or something before we tested her and found out. But she had her first negative test a week ago Sunday, and she was a little shitty on Monday, and she's been pretty good ever since the blocker. Um, she had a really funny thing happen to her at work yesterday, and she came in going, energy, funny thing happened at work, not like, oh, today was a day, Sean. So I think we're good. I think we're good. Thank you for asking, my dude. My dude. I'm trying. My person is a blocker. My stoner. All right. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit. I can see it already going. Like when I put it in, you can see how this one is darker than over here. That means it's pushing up against there. So I think that's what we like to see, right? So I'm just gonna slowly push it down. Yeah, you can see that one got darker as I was pushing. This one, not as dark, so I'm gonna kind of tap it. I'm seeing a little white around that. That might be a thing for concern. Let's see how the six goes. Yep, that got darker. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty good. I'd like to see that. Okay, that came up good. Okay, yeah, look. Yeah, I think we got it, y'all. My people. I can see a kind of can see a kind of outline around the one. So that's a little bit of concern, I think, but I also, I didn't make yeah, can you see the outline? Yeah. Not sure. Yeah, it's really close to get a close up on, but I think we're all right. And that looks great. That sleepy boy is still sleepy though. And look, it's kind of getting cloudy outside. Don't I have a nice view, guys? This is my apartment complex. I am on the second floor, and the really cool thing about my apartment complex is they painted everything blue and red. How fun is that? All right. Ah, it's a blocker. Okay, let me get caught up on chat here. Yeah, again, blocker. Thank you for asking about the Mrs. Reddicks. She is back. She is back in black and fucking kicking ass and taking names. I tried a tickle attack on her yesterday, and she is the queen of "Don't tickle me." And instead of getting pissed at me, she was just like, "Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it, oh, stop it." Instead of like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you right now, you son of a bitch." So that was a good sign because yeah, if I tried that stuff 2 weeks ago, I'd already like you wouldn't be watching the stream, you'd be watching the funeral. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know I can call you whatever as a blocker. Thank you, Coral. I am trying. I really took the conversation we had yesterday to heart. You know, I gave it a lot of thought afterwards. And Stream Elements just pimped my YouTube and my Instagram. Please check it out. I'd appreciate it. All right. So, what I want to do now, you take a look here. I know I already put the camera up. Let's look again. Look at this mess. So I'm going to clean that up just a little bit, kind of put things away a little bit. If you see me all orangutan like this, that's me messing with the tripod. I'm sitting at a desk and I'm on the kind of on the far right side of the desk. I got the computer on the left side of the desk, and I got a tripod sitting on the ground next to me on just to my right, just out of where I'll smack it with my elbow. It's as close as that. So that's my setup anyway, because you asked. So I think what I want to do first is I'm going to travel with these resins and put them in the bathroom. The cats don't really want to get into the bathroom too much. I guess there's nothing fun for them in there, so I can put this away. But it's very close, so give me just 2 seconds. Oh, God, I don't even know if I want to pick this up. Hold on. You know what I'm going to do is use my use this thing. There we go. Okay, 1 second. It's funny. About 13 years ago, I got me and Mrs. Reddicks were still just a just a couple just a couple kids trying to find our way in the world together, and we decided to buy some cats or to get some cat. Well, we decided to buy some cats. She really wanted to get um, cats, and she fell in love with the idea of this breed called ragdoll. And it turned out that near where we lived, which actually isn't too far from where I'm living now, there was a place that sold purebred cats. And it's a breed called Ragdoll. And we bought these two cats 13 years ago. And they are now 13. And ever since then, I have been completely spending my whole life adapting to living with cats. I never had cats. My mom was allergic, and she kind of taught me to fear cats and really kind of